All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Will Zanders, and it is 4:22 a.m. We are still at it, man. I'm not stopping till we get y'all this information. And next up, we're going to give you the 4 steps, okay? Okay, 4 steps to building a big business. We gave you the 4 secrets 2 videos ago. We gave you 10 questions that you got to get the answers to. And now on the next video, it's going to be the 4 steps to building a business. So I got notes because I don't want this video to be too long, because I think a couple videos from now, it's going to be a pretty lengthy one, but not this one. So number one, first step, you got to be a product of the product. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many different ways to do this here at HBN, but 100 CV order as on auto ship as close to the first of the month is going to be stakeholder type behavior. For example, if you're not on auto ship and you're buying product just sporadically, okay, 1 month here, 1 month there, whatever, okay, you're a suspect. If you buy HBN products 2 months in a row, you're a prospect. If you buy HBN products 3 months in a row, you're a customer, okay? Only people on auto ship are actually HBN distributors, FYI, because as you sow, so shall you reap. You can never expect a stable, duplicatable business if you're not sowing stability and duplication in your business. You gotta sow the stability and predictability in your business in order for you to reap a business that is stable and predictable. I can't tell you how many people come to me, well, just all kind of different issues. Oh, my business, my check, my money going down, I lost my rank. You're not even on auto ship. You don't even have a business. You're not sowing stability and predictability. Therefore, you can never, universal law, this is a spiritual law, unbreakable. You can never reap stability and predictability in any capacity. Get over it, okay? So we talked about that. So if you're buying HBM products 1, 2, 3 months in a row, the best you're going to be as a customer, no problem. We love customers here. However, if you're on auto ship at 25 CV, ladies and gentlemen, you're not an HBM. You're not a stakeholder. You're an H. If you're at auto ship for 50 CV, wonderful. You're not an HBN though. You're not a stakeholder. You're an HB. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're at auto ship for 100 CV, as close to the first of the month as possible for you, you're an HBN. The only people to me who are in HBN are 100 CV auto ship as close to the first of the month as possible. Period. Period. That's stakeholder behavior. Okay, now why do you need to be a product of the product? Because people are only going to do what you do, just so you know. And a lot of people are going to come into your life. Some people watching this video, y'all have teams of dozens of people, hundreds of people. Some of y'all have teams of thousands of people. Some of you watching this video, using the stuff that we teach in this video series, you'll have teams with hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, some of you, maybe 1 or 2 of you might have a team that eclipses 500,000, even 1 million people. But here's the thing, if you got a team of thousands of people, you're going to have thousands of people who quit building a business. That's life. But if they had an emotionally impactful experience with the product, they will continue to consume the product on a 30-day every 30 days. Okay, I got people who quit the business. They're not building a business no more, but they're still using the product every 30 days. Okay, product of the product, the only way that you're ever going to truly create a stable, duplicatable business. Try me on it for the next 90 days. Run your auto ship today at 100 CV and set it up for the next 2-3 months in a row on the first of the month, and just watch the difference that it makes and how serious people take you when you're recruiting and retailing. You'll see. So be a product of the product. And that's not hard to do. The last thing I'll share with you about product of the product before we move to step 2 of the 4 steps is going to be, in order to get to that 100 CV level, let me just show you how easy it is. From a household replacement standpoint, that's one way to do it, okay? You can go around your house and replace anything that's not HBN that could be HBN. For example, your coffee. Drink HBN coffee. Okay, drink. I mean, obviously, it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm still out here getting it, making magic happen for you. HBN coffee works, y'all, just so you know. I'm very, very busy, but HBN coffee works, and it tastes delicious, and it makes you feel good. It's smart coffee, okay? So drink your coffee. When you go to restaurants, don't drink their coffee. You can ask them for a cup of hot water, but pull out a sachet or pull out some HBN coffee and scoop it right there. People ask you what you're doing. Drink your coffee. You go to people's homes or people come to your home, guess what? You're serving your coffee, okay? Nova or Rise, that's what you're doing. You're making your tea. When people come to your home and they go wash their hands, they're using your soap. Soap from HB, and I recommend the clove and oat, but that's just me. Okay, but the point is, you want to use when you travel. When I travel, I have a little soap dish. I actually bring HB soap to the hotel. I wouldn't dare put that trash on my skin. Okay, it's just what it is. But the point is, use your product. Anything you can replace. If you got a multivitamin, you're taking Centrum Silver, and you're not taking HB Nourish multivitamin, you're tripping. Take that Centrum, throw it in the trash, and replace it with Nourish multivitamin immediately. Why? Because our multivitamin is way better, number one. And number two, Centrum will never make you $100,000, but Nourish will. So just household replacement, skincare, okay? How many things can you replace in your home that you're already buying? And extend the same mindset to your distributors in your organization as well. Product of the product means, what can I replace around here that I'm already spending money on that I can just transfer that over to HBN, and now I got a better product, okay? Very competitive price. The product does what it says it's going to do, and I can make money. The second way, outside of household replacement, that you can get up to that 100 CV level is going to be personal use products that may not already be in your household. For example, black seed oil was not in my house before HBN, but it is now. It's a personal use product. It's not something that's a household replacement, something in common use like coffee, tea, or soap, right? Or maybe some skincare, some moisturizers and things. But it's something I personally use, be it Entourage, Everyday, CBD oil, black seed oil, Align essential oil, Prosper essential oil. These are things that I personally didn't use before HBN, but I use them now. They're absolutely incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. But these are products that I personally use. And once people get educated on the products, you're probably going to pick a couple that you personally use. The next thing that we'll do, and again, if you're watching this video, not only like it, okay, and share it with your team, but comment what some of your favorite personal use or household replacement products are. Just put them in the comments. Let's just see what happens. I have no idea what y'all are going to put, but let's do that. The next way you can, become a product of the product is you're probably already spending money on the stuff. You're just replacing it with HBN product, right? Taking pride in your product line. It's going to be future use products that you would use now, okay, but they're because you're using them because you want to be a bigger, better version of yourself. For example, Slimmer Max is a product that, a product that people are just loving. They've translated into the skinny water and the gut punches and all these other type of drinks. But Slimmer Max, just taking a shot of Slimmer Max, okay, for people who want a future version of themselves to be a leaner version, like lose weight, that's a future use product. It's not a product you'll use all the time every day like black seed oil or silver. It's not a product that's already in your household replacement, but it's a product you're going to use for a certain period of time to achieve a future result. And that's going to be like Slimmer, for example. So, or if someone's real ill and they got to use Tri Remedy. I have Tri Remedy. It's not a personal use product. I don't use it every day. It's not a product that's already was in my house, but Tri Remedy is in my medicine cabinet, my health and wellness medicine cabinet now, because if indeed I ever get sick or something, I want to have at least a bottle or 2 or 3 on hand, because I know how potent that product is as an antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and so much more. Same with silver. I don't take silver every day, but a future use product, you never know. All right. So that's product you can use for a better future version of yourself. Or it's a product that you can use, in the future, but you want it on hand. Okay, so that's another way you can become a product of the product and get up to that 100 CV threshold. And then last but not least is products that you can purposely buy for the purpose of sampling to others. We do this all the time, but products that you want to get into the marketplace. Second, so that's product of the product. B in HBN. We love our stakeholders. That's just what we're building this entire organization around. People who are really here to get it done. Second of the 4 steps, okay? You got to learn the scripts and you got to build your list. There's just a certain number of things you got to learn. You got to learn what to say and do. We're going to teach you that 2 videos from now. We're going to teach you everything you need from start to finish, okay? From start to finish to be successful, but you got to learn that stuff. All right. And then you have to build your list. Okay. There's just some basics you got to learn, like how to navigate your back office, get your order in, set up your auto ship. This stuff is stuff you got to learn. But there are some very specific words and phrases that you need to learn in order to get your business built. We're going to teach you that. And then you have to build a list of people that you're going to communicate with. Now, yes, of course, in these days, a lot of the list is going to be on your phone. Some's going to be in your social media. I want you to take it from social media and put it on paper, in a notebook, in paper with a pen. I want you to take it out of your phone and put it on paper and pen. Even if you contact them in your phone, I want the list on paper. You contact them on social media, I want the list on paper. You contact them in person, go bring them a sample, I want the list on paper. You must build your list and learn the basics. That is the second step. We'll teach you how to do that in the video series, but you can't skip that. Okay, when I started skipping my list on paper, the check, okay, you got to keep that list and always add to it, but learn the basic scripts and stuff and how to navigate the back office, just the basics, and then build your list. That's step 2. Step 3, ladies and gentlemen, launch your business. You'd be shocked at how many people in this industry, some who've made decent money, some haven't, but who've never launched their business. They might have joined a business, they started a business, they talked to some people, but they never had a structured, strategic launch to their business. That's step 3. You must launch your business like a rocket. We got to do that runway concept and get this done if you want to make the big money right here at HBN. We're going to teach you how to launch your business in this video series. Don't worry, you'll be fine. And just a quick note about launching. You want to get to the point where you are at least a star qualified bronze executive. That's going to be someone who is at 100 CV auto ship, who has a person, so this is you, 100 CV auto ship, a person on their left and right at 100 CV that they personally sponsored, okay? And then those 2 people actually duplicated. So that's a total team size of 6 at 100 CV. You sponsored 2 and then they sponsored 2. Now you're off to the races. That's gonna be the #1 rank that you wanna be at. Put it on your vision board, write it down. I am a 100 CV, star qualified, bronze executive. I sponsored 2 and I taught them how to sponsor 2. And now we're going to keep that party going. But that's the proper foundation for growth here at HBN. Once you launch your business, is going to be star qualified bronze executive. That activates your unilevel, your check match, the star bone, star grids filling up. Your money really starts to show up at star qualified bronze executive. And then the 4th step, the one after you launch your business, ladies and gentlemen, your 4th step is going to be to plug in. You must plug into the social media page. You got to plug your new distributors in and teach them what to do. Teach them the 4 steps, your new distributors, right? I want you to plug into any events and training and calls that are relevant. If we got an event coming up, I want you to plug into that. I want you to plug into your plugged in upline. This is going to be the closest person requalifying at a director level rank, okay, who is an HBN stakeholder. I'll say it again. When I say plug into your plugged in upline, take your downline and plug them into your plugged in upline. Why? Because it's safe. The plugged in upline can train them, teach them. They have a vested interest in their success. I didn't say you're plugged in crossline. I'm talking about the highest available, nearest available in your direct upline, requalifying director, okay, who is an HBN stakeholder. So it'll be someone who's requalifying at Pearl or above. Okay, your Melissa Brower, your Chuck Holmes, your Landy Martins, right? People like that. You want people, Coach Marcus Jones, obviously. These are HBN stakeholders who are requalifying at director level ranks and above each and every month. And these are people who are plugged in and maybe in your direct upline if you're watching this video. I don't know, but you'll be able to find that out. So my point is you want to plug them in to stakeholders, because not just people who might have a rank who aren't committed to HBN, because those people will leave. And half the time, I'm going to tell you, they'll try to take your team with them. It's unfortunate, but that happens. So I say plug into your plugged in upline. That is your #1 resource here at HBN. They can, get you all the information you need, but plug your team into your plugged in upline requalifying director who is a stakeholder. And if you got questions about who or not, I can see most of the organization. I will let you know for sure. But you want to plug them into that because plugging someone in is going to take a lot of burden off you. So that's going to be the 4 steps. Be a product of the product. That's critical. Learn the basics, learn the scripts, right? Build your list. That stuff doesn't take long. Get that done. 3rd step, launch your business. That's going to be a ton of fun, I assure you. And then the 4th, plug your team into events, trainings, calls, the Facebook group, personal development videos. Plug them into your plugged in upline. Stakeholder director, plug them into what's going on so they're not an orphan just out there floundering in the wind trying to learn as you learn. Plug them into somebody who already has a track record of success so they can really start pouring into both y'all at the same time. It makes it go a lot faster. All right. So that's going to be the 4 steps. I will see you on the next video.